Hello, friends. How are you? I just recorded my financial update of the day, which again is a series that was sparked by Gary Vee and Nipsey Hussle's conversation about, hey, could somebody do something for 365 days? There was one more article that caught my attention, right? One more headline, but it was such a big headline, I wanted to record its own video. And this one was done by a gentleman named Alan Greenspan. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. He was basically the Fed governor and for years during the bubble, and he had a quote that scared me and made me step back and go, okay, well, what does this mean? And here it is. I'm going to read it for you. It says, it's only a matter of time before negative interest rates spread to the U.S. That, kind of scares me, but also makes me wonder, how does a real estate investor take advantage of that, right? So kind of let's play it out. So first and foremost, negative interest rates. I've talked about them a couple of times on this channel. Negative interest rates are pretty dominant in Europe. There's even some Asian countries now that have them. I fully expect, as Alan Greenspan indicates, that the negative interest rates is a trend, certainly of this year and next year, as we kind of try to balance out the world economy and work through our joint challenges. But to think about that, bringing it to the U.S., I think there's a couple of things that kind of scare me about that. First off, one of the things I think happens if we don't go that direction is the dollar continues to get stronger compared to these other weaker currencies, which hurts our manufacturers and hurts our exports. So I think I could certainly see, the intention or the desire not to have an artificially strong currency impact all of that. So I understand that. But when you think about negative interest rates coming to the U.S., it's hopefully, I would think it's only in the treasuries and all of that. But there's all these kinds of ripples effects. And I think the biggest ripple effect is, individuals are going to be seeking growth and income in other vehicles. Now, income could be lots of different forms. It could be dividends from stocks. If you're a real estate investor like myself and most of the folks watching this channel, it means cash flow. It also means we are likely going to increase demand for said assets. And in an environment where rental properties and rental investments are relatively fixed, right? The supply is what it is, right? There are some builds, but there's also some removals, so it is what it is. The only thing that I could see happen is the value of these assets over time is going to increase as people seek other places to put it. So like most of the time when money gets cheap, the owners of assets, especially assets that produce income, provide tax advantages via depreciation and write-offs and all of that, I could see demand significantly increasing, for real estate, specifically real estate investments. Especially if we're doing that in an environment where the owner-occupant gets scared, right? I could see an environment where unemployment ticks up. The owner-occupant says, I don't want to buy, I don't want to risk anything, so demand falls substantially, but interest rates go even lower. This could be a time to be a wonderful time to be a real estate investor. Not only could you refi past debt on assets you own, but I suspect assets will be on sale. And when you put assets on sale into a debt structure that is once in a lifetime, it could be really, really good time to understand what's going on. So I wanted to create this video by itself because I think the topic of negative interest rates in the U.S. is just a new idea, and to talk about what could happen. So do me a favor, if you're watching this video still, let me know what you think happens if interest rates go negative in the U.S. Alan Greenspan says, and I'm going to read it again, it's only a matter of time before negative interest rates spread to the U.S. Nerving. But let me know what you think. Leave comments below. What are you going to do? What happens? I'd love to hear from you. I'm still processing this, right? I saw it about a half hour ago, and I'd love to get your feedback. All right, let me know what you think. Take care.